look at this spiritual and etheric living energies. Let's look at souls and auras and move forward. At the core, at the center of all of life that exists in physicality and in heaven is a divine love from the Creator. And that's why I thought this picture here was perfect, which is the living, enlightened heart of unbelievable brilliance. It is so brilliant that it cannot blind you, but it has the capability, if it wished to do so. Out of this, because it has a love and a consciousness in it, it is there to bring forth the highest levels of our potential. And thus, it forges our beingness. And this is the soul's central sun. Every one of us has a central light and love part that we are descended from and are connected to. That's why we exist as living beings on two levels simultaneously. The level of the great divine collective and the level of the individuated self. And we are constantly moving back and forth. We just in limited consciousness do not yet fully understand the nature of all this. But our great wisdoms from our great spiritual leaders have hinted at that in all their sacred texts. The soul thus is more than matter. Energy that animates and makes you is immortal. Remember, the energy that seems at times to be like a physical electricity flowing within us that makes our nerves work and thus makes our muscles move and gives us a logic, all of this energy is immortal. There comes a time with the aging process where we pass on. That energy passes on. It is really meant to integrate with all the physical aspects, and when the time comes for us to leave without aging, to staying at the mature level, we all living things move from being an immature baby, a very simple being, to a mature being. Once it reaches the level of maturity, it stays there. It goes through the process of its life contract, carrying it out as best it can with all the wisdom and counseling, etc., of others, so that it can achieve what particular aspects it meant to achieve. That is, by it I mean namely he or she, so that they can, in their own oneness, fully understand the nature of what this particular life is about. Thus we can say this: the fact that there is a beginning or an end is just a concept seeded into your mind by society. As I just said, you are constant, continuous, infinite energy. And energy never ends. It simply transforms. In our case, when we become fully conscious beings, we transform from limited to full consciousness. When we reach the point in our particular life contract when it's time to return to spirit, we transform again, knowing that if there are those things that have not yet achieved the ends of our life, we will return at the appropriate moment with an appropriate life contract. Thus, the energy of the physical body, the aura that surrounds us, is in actuality like the 7 chakra system. And so if you move at this, you see at the bottom is the root, the red, it's the physical self going all the way up to the 7th layer, the magenta, which is divine mind. And each chakra has within it these 7 energies. And these 7 energies, there is always at one time a dominant set of energies in your body. That's why when you look at auras, they have all these different colors running around them. That's the process that we haven't yet achieved full focus. When you achieve full focus, the colors light up and form a circuit of these different colors that it absolutely makes sense. Now, our soul energy and its connection to physicality. Our energy is being used to aid Gaia. We are absolutely her guardians. One of the things that when men and women become more conscious that they immediately begin to realize is that we are above all conscious beings. And that being a conscious being, we understand why we are here. We are here to help Gaia.